Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, or the Meerkat family. And last episode we took out some missions. In this episode, as you can see by my health, I made a mad dash to get over here to find that NPC like I said I was going to do. I think I might have found him, but I'm not sure. I didn't go all the way in case of cutscenes or anything. But I made a mad dash here and million zombies, it seems. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe, like, and share to all your friends and family to help me out. And let's get this going. See how I know this might be where the NPC is. See, there's a sign that says Firestone. So let's go find out what's over here. TK's leg. That's all it was. Just TK's leg. TK lives. Prosthetic leg TK Baha must be nearby. Find him. Ooh, spooky. I hear somebody saying brains and it sounds like TK Baha. Aha, there he is. Oh man, he's looking a little worse for wear, don't you think? Is this the real pumpkin patch? TK lives. Sort of. The poor guy has been turned into a zombie, and all he can talk about is brains. Maybe we can ease his pain. Maybe. Been collecting brains for a while now, man. Oh, he wants 10 brains to start with. And I definitely have 10 brains. Really? You know how many brains I've collected this whole time? Does it not count? All these brains I've been collecting does not count? I must have hundreds of them. Guys, that sucked. So is it telling me that all that brains I've been collecting since I started playing this DLC has meant 0? That really blows. Man. Well, it looks like I'll be farming off camera. That's gonna be something that's gonna be fun to collect all these brains. Because who wants to watch me kill a million zombies constantly trying to get all them brains? It's not the most riveting content to put on YouTube. People want to see action. Let's see if I collect 10 of these. It's gonna take us a long time to reload. When you try to fix something up, like I said in the previous episode, that if you have a clip that has not a full clip or mag, it tends to try to reload when you push the E key to pick stuff up. Sorry if I sound a bit off today. My throat is really scratchy. Yesterday in that last episode I was saying I might be coming down with something, and I do believe I am. Throat's all sore. It's a problem with having kids, I guess. Every time they go to school, they pick up all those germs from all those other kids, and then they spread it around. Probably the worst part of public schools. But those kids need an education. That is a thing. That has to happen. Just not very fond of public schools, to be honest. Alright, let's just walk around and kill some brains. I guess this are kill some brains. They're already dead. But walk around this place and see if we can kill a few zombies to do those, you know, collect some brains. At least try to do this, at least the first one, the 10 brain one. And then we'll go on and finish some missions, make the magic happen. Still gotta turn in those other missions for Dr. Zed or Ned. Whoops, I gave away his secret identity. Dr. Zed. Ah, there's the 10 brains.
Nailed it.
So all this brains that we're collecting since the beginning means nothing. So when I told you guys you start collecting the brains, it'll help you out later on. Apparently I lied. I thought I could do that. It has been a while since I played this game, so forgive my misknowledge, if you will. So I thought you could just collect it up even though you didn't meet the NPC yet. Creepy treehouse. I don't want creepy treehouse. Oh, get out of here. Death. Death to all Zams.
Oh, that hurt.
Well, I don't need no more brains, so leave me alone, man. Just try to get back to TK Baha Zombie Edition. Can I even get back here from here? I'll up down from there. Hope there's a way back. There's gotta be. Yeah, the one thing they could have fixed a long time ago when this DLC was new, which was years ago, what they should have done was made it where if you start the game, like in the DLC, like if you save and quit and you come back, you always start over there at the very, very beginning before Jacob's Cove every time, no matter where you're at. And that's really annoying, so you have to walk all the way back to where you were. That's something they could have fixed, and way too late now, I guess. So that's a one downer. You start literally back at the very beginning of this whole DLC on that pier overlooking the ocean over and over again. As long as you don't mind that, you can go ahead and do the DLC, but it is a bit annoying. So Shady Oaks sounds like a nursing home. Is there something in this outhouse chest or anything? Well, a toilet. What you expect to be in an outhouse, I guess. That is not TK Baha. It's a grab yard. Grab your yard. This is up. He's back. Well, why not kill him real quick? He might actually drop something. Worth my time. Thought I was playing Shadow Warrior for a moment. I pushed A and whatever it's called, shift, to do like a side dash to dodge that punk. You can do that in Metroid Prime too, which I've been playing lately. Oh, I didn't drop anything except junk. Well, I was hoping to have a chance of dropping a legendary or something good. Ooh, my throat is itching like crazy right now. Scratchy and itching at the same time. You know how if you have like, you really feel like you want to cough but you don't want to because I'm recording right now. It looks like my cause I got a preview of my recording on screen right now, and it looks like it's a bit green compared to what my play screen is. I wonder if it's doing that. Doing that after I render it and put it on YouTube. We gave him a few brains. He appears to be coughing up an item. Brains, 25. Did you cough up something? Ew. Why is that brains, like, green stuff coming off of it? Gross factor? What'd you give me? A masher, huh? Okay. Alright. Well, I'll be doing the brains thing off camera. And then the very final mission of the brains one, I will show on camera when I already got all the brains before I turn it in. So I think every increment of brains you give him, he has a chance of giving you random items. And I think he could give you legendaries. Not 100% sure about that. Don't quote me on that. I think it's just a chance thing.
Nailed it.
Ah, man. He should have counted all those brains I, you know, grabbed at the beginning, though. I think that's kind of lame. Why are you able to collect them at first? You know, just since you start the DLC before you meet TK Baha, why are you allowed to collect them all this time? For no reason. Alright, we're gonna switch over to a different mission. Moron found. Find out what happened to the others who come to stop the zombies. Jacob's fodder. I kind of want to finish this. I think we gotta go all the way back to Old Haven. I'll try to get back there in the shortest route possible. I'm not going to. I'm gonna talk and do my commentary. But a fair warning, I'm like seriously feel like I'm about to cough because of it. Ah, yes. I love a cold or whatever this is. It's a start of whatever it is. It's not even fully happening yet. But I'm not going to stop recording for you guys. Might be a little bit quieter than I usually am. I'm not going to stop recording and doing my commentary. Like how these guys just appear right behind you constantly. Here comes 4 minutes of reload time. Or it feels like 4 minutes. I don't know where you guys watch all my videos at. I would like to know in the comments how you found my videos. That would be a really interesting thing to learn. So if you guys find my videos and you watching my content, put in the comments down below to, you know, tell me how you found my videos. Were they in like recommended deals or just searches? And what kind of weird searches? Like, what if you searched something that wasn't even game related at all and all of a sudden my video was there? That'll be interesting topic to talk about. So I'm just curious, you know, how you guys find my videos. And it actually might help me out later on if you guys tell me how you're finding my content. You might be able to. I don't want to equip that. Man, I held down the pickup key, the action key. Try to pick up brains. And like this was not a brain, even though it was green. They should have changed the color of the brains. so you're not getting confused on items. But get back to what I was saying is that I would like to know how you guys are finding my videos. Lately, I'm not getting anything on my videos. It's all like for the last, 5 days. All my videos I put up, which I've uploaded every day except for Sunday, has 0 views. And I'm kind of curious about this. If you guys got another, if you guys are watching my stuff, I had my Borderlands episode, my first one, which is on Monday. This one's being uploaded on Wednesday in November. But the one in, my God, that just popped out of nowhere. But the Monday episode, the one before this one, of course, there was right when I uploaded my video, I just uploaded it, and I was making the outro screens, or the not the outro, but the dang it, what is that? Wow, I can't even think what I need to say. Oh, the annotations. I was making the annotations and whatnot, and as soon as I backed out while editing inside of the studio beta and on YouTube, I had a like on my video. I had a 1 like on my Borderlands episode 3. Could have been episode 3 or 4 even. I don't even know anymore. Being sick and filled with some kind of medication just makes you loopy. But off topic here. But after uploading this video, it wasn't even up there for 10 minutes, not even a total of 10 minutes. But yet there was a like. I was like, okay, somebody actually watched my video. But I look at the views compared to likes. There was 1 like, 0 views, 0 minutes watched. And I was like, how does that happen? How does somebody like my video and there was no watches or nothing? Because even if, it's for like, let's say 3 seconds. If you accidentally clicked on my video and then you back out as fast as you possibly can, but those few seconds still count, it still counts as a view. And it shows me that view. But yet I had 0 views, nothing on my video, except for 1 like. I am kind of curious about that 1 like. How did I get that? But would this be any good? I'll get rid of this Gemini. It wasn't that great. We tried it though. We tried it. No. Stop. Claptrap, you're not even tied up. Last time I saw. My last episode I was making fun of that because he didn't even look like he was tied up at all. Let's give this masher a try. If it's not any good, I'm gonna let it go. Let's see if he's tied up, guys. Nope, not tied up. Ooh, my throat is really funky right now. Hopefully it doesn't mess with my videos. I'm still talking and doing my commentary. Just maybe not as much. And I'm trying to eliminate all them mouth sounds that nobody likes. I don't like them. But when you're like constantly swallowing to stop from coughing, to stop the itching, that can be a problem. I'm not going to stop recording though, even though there's nobody watching my channel right now. I'm not going to ever stop. I'm going to try to entertain as best I can. May not be the best entertainer, because let's put this in perspective here. I'm a very shy person, kind of a loner. I am married, I got kids, but I don't like talking in public. Well, I used to not to. I was very shy. I kept to myself 100%. I did not talk to anybody. The only time I was actually in front of a crowd talking was when I was like third grade. and I was in a school play and they made me the narrator, even though I didn't want to be. That was the only time I ever talked in front of a crowd, ever. That's going through school and everything else, you know. That's literally the only time I ever did that. And here I am doing YouTube, basically, even though nobody's watching my videos, I'm talking to the entire world because my videos are available to everybody. That's a big leap for me. Yeah, I mean, if you watch my first video, but if you watch my first ever video, that was my first Borderlands video, I sound a lot different than I do now. Is because I was a bit shy at first. Now I'm like a lot more confident or whatever. It's because the more you do this, better you get at it. You start learning new things about how to edit, how fast you can get stuff done, how to talk. You know, I still need work, of course, but I'm a lot better than what I was at first. I don't sound like it now because I got this darn cold, or whatever you call it. I feel like poo-poo, guys. Back out here in Old Haven. I forgot, I didn't know that you had to turn this thing in, this mission here. I thought it was a thing you turned in back at the bounty board. Back in Jacob's Cove. I could have just turned this in yesterday. No, we gotta make our way back over there again. The hordes and hordes of zombies. Oh, I dropped something I want to use. This ain't bad. This gun ain't, what, 20p? Or 29, so I can't even read numbers apparently. Off me. God, I really hate those dudes. But yeah, I was playing. I think I was talking about this yesterday. I was playing Metroid Prime on the GameCube. My GameCube died, and I couldn't play Metroid Prime. I was like, why I stopped playing that game? Because I never beat it. Just like this game. But there's different reasons. Like, I thought that, or when I first played that game a long time ago, when it was new, I thought it was hard. But a lot of games for me was hard back then. Even though I played games most of my life, most of the time I don't finish games because I find them really difficult. I don't know why. But I started playing it again. I wanted to try it out because it looks awesome. People are saying that the Prime series was a good series. Bruiser, really? Could have given me another Double Anarchy. The reason why I didn't finish this game, because I would have finished it, because I finished the second game. I finished a pre-sequel. I just didn't finish this one because people spoiled the end for me. So I already knew what was coming, I just didn't care to continue it. That's the main reason there. For the other game, which is like Metroid Prime, I just thought the game was very difficult, so I couldn't barely get anywhere. That was about 15, I don't even know how many years ago it was now. Early 2000s? Yeah, it could have been about 15, 16, even 17 years ago. You gotta remember that I'm almost 40. I'm only a couple of years away from 40 years old. Can't believe it myself. But it's a passion of mine. I do love video games like more than most people do. Because it was the only thing that kept me sane, you know, when I was working at food service. I hate working at food service. But that's where I kept getting stuck at. It's kind of like one of those lingering farts, you know, it just never seems to go away. So it's just like, you know, it will just keep ending up in the same places over and over again, or the same area. I just don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, I've been working since I was 15. And the legal age to work in America at the time, which was in the 90s, was 16 and up. But you had to be 18 to use knives and whatnot. But I was so trusted by the people that own that restaurant, the burger joint. They let me still use knives and stuff even though it was not legal. But I guess it was up to the owner's discretion. But I was more responsible for my age, you know. A lot more than... Dude, you didn't even have a barrel.
That was all me.
Seems like everything slows you down in this mod. What mod? Why am I saying mod? This DLC. I'm saying a mod. I don't even know what I'm even thinking right now. But yeah, working for restaurants and stuff. I've been working in restaurants since I was 15. So think about that. It's a long time. When that story with that job is that I just went with my mom. I was going to school at the time. I was in junior high, I think. And my mom, I just went with her. She didn't have the job at that moment, and she was looking for a job. And I didn't want to stay home and be bored, so I just said, I'm coming with you. I went out with my mom to go look for jobs, you know. I wasn't looking for a job at the time. I was just hanging out with my mom. Well, she goes to this restaurant, this burger joint, and the owner, or actually he was not the general manager. I don't think he was like the regional manager. He comes up to my mom. He's like, "You want a job? Okay, here's an application." He looks at me. He's like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 15." He's like, "How much longer before you become 16?" And I was like, "In about 2 months." He was like, "Okay, that's okay. See, I'm thinking about giving your mom the job anyways. That means I can hire you because your mom is working here." Well, I'm getting lost here. I gotta go over there. But this guy is like, "Well, I want to hire you. You know, I think I can hire you, even though you're underage. But since your mom is working here, I can give you the job." And I was like, "Okay." Why is this whole section locked off? It's really starting to annoy me. Every path I take, wrong, 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 wrong. Look, it's completely sealed off. Why? Well, this is another waste of an episode. Staying in one spot, not doing anything. Maybe this is not the best DLC to do for this channel, of my channel, but oh well. I wanted you guys to see the adventure I go through. Maybe this is the way. But what I was saying is that this guy looks at me and he's like, "Oh, so you're 15. You only got a couple months before you're 16. I can hire you since your mom's working here." I was like, "So you hired my mom?" He was like, "Yep." I knew it was pretty awesome, so I signed an application there and all this other stuff. And then I had my first job, even though I was working for most of my life, doing this and that, but I didn't get paid officially, because officially means you're getting taxed by God knows who to fill their pockets, get an actual paycheck. And but I've been working mowing lawns, fixing this and that for neighbors, helping people out, helping out around the house. So I've been doing stuff like that all my life. I think the first time I ever helped my mom in the kitchen, you know, not cooking, but like cleaning the kitchen and whatnot. I think I was 6 years old, if I remember correctly. 6 or 7. Get off, I can't even see you. Like, jeez. Yeah, this whole episode I get one mission done because the amount of zombies they put in the way is just extreme. Can't get nothing done because you're stopping every 2 minutes fighting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombies. And that is facts. Only facts. And I didn't mean that, you know, I meant that literally. It wasn't false or anything when I said hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and a million times. As you guys see, there is literally that many zombies constantly. Just to get to point A to point B to finish a mission, it's already been like 40-50 minutes. And I feel like I'd never get anything done. This is ridiculous. I just want to get this mission done that I've had since yesterday.
Oh, you know that hurt.
But no, I gotta stop and fight hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombies. In every intersection. And the whole slowing down thing is even worse. Then for some reason, they can drop your shields faster than... Gosh, no, I don't even know what's faster than this. Something going into warp speed? From the Enterprise? Or... Star Trek series? Which I actually, you know, I wasn't a fan of certain shows when it kind of, well, like, I like Star Trek, I'm a Trekkie. But there was some stuff in, like, certain series that I did not like, so I wasn't really big on, what is it called? Deep Space Nine. I was not big on that. I thought it was, like, too political when I was younger, and it was just, like, boring. Didn't really watch it. I watched a whole bunch of Next Generation, but I barely seen, like, actually watched it, you know, like an adult. And, oh, there's a new Luke Goon. Is this when the Luke Goon was first introduced? Literally, everything that hits you slows you down. Like it hit me with lightning. Oh, I got slowed way down.
Efficient and effective.
Oh, like I know what happened. Six slowed down for no reason at all. You get everything that touches you. You get so slow. And this is why playing this DLC is actually quite difficult. Because people get bored way too easily on YouTube, especially if it's gameplay stuff.
We got guns over here.
And when you're constantly having being stopped or slowed way down, people get mad and then they just leave. Let's just take it all. I'll look at it later while I'm not being 100,000 zombies a second. I did not want to do that. I'm getting annoyed. Stupid. I know I had the masher there, but oh well, we'll go back to this gun. But I don't want to sit here and not show all the content for Borderlands. That's what I'm trying to do. For the situation, this DLC is getting quite annoying, especially for a YouTube point of view here. Not that you guys are finding this entertaining, me getting upset about it. It can be entertaining. Come on, reload. Don't play with it for 4 hours. Please. All you do is just take the magazine, put it in, and cock it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to play it. See, look, he just plays with it for a while. He's probably like speaking silent, you know, quiet nothings into his ear. Oh look, nothing but vomiters. Fun. I don't want vomiters, I want real zombies. Manly zombies. Is that it? Can I actually go to the next intersection here? Or junction without getting 100 million zombies? Where is this at? Is it up there? Nope, you can't stop it. See, this is literally the next intersection. Like I said, it's an infinite number of these guys. Yes, I'm getting annoyed if you guys cannot tell. I think I'm picking up a lot of sniper rifles. Is this where I gotta go? Finally?
The Corporation would like to extend a warm and friendly thank you for Dr.Ned's malfeasance. Money has been wired to your account as a show of gratification. Your non-verbal acceptance of this tender enters you into a contractual obligation as an employee of the Jacobs Corporation, and you now need to return to Jacobs Cove and await further instructions under duress of termination. Like, we'll kill you. We've sent a contact to meet
Oh,
you
you
there.
know that hurt.
Get moving.
Wow. Such a friendly organization.
Nailed it.
Oh, get off. Sorry, it takes me 5 minutes to reload, so you'll have to wait, midget. You'll have to wait. Signal sent, survive, take a ride. Oh gosh.
Critical, bi.
Can I have just a moment where there's not hundreds of zombies to fight? Just a moment. So I actually feel like I'm getting something done.
Nailed it.
Go ahead. It takes me so long to reload, so just go ahead. I didn't want to pick that up, but whatever. Let's just pick everything up.
Target hit.
Doesn't matter. I'm tired of reloading this gun. I like it. It's really good, but the reload speed on this is too slow. I can't pick anything up without constantly reloading. Even though there's only one bullet missing out of here. I'm gonna go somewhere else. No. Go back to the masher. It's a little faster. Oh, I like that gun for sure. It's really good, but for this, not really. You get too surrounded too much, and you can't reload fast enough. Having a million zombies around you while you're trying to reload. The reload speed seems like it's like you're waiting 2 minutes for it to switch out a mag. Golly, can I not talk right now? The more I talk, the more my throat starts messing up and I can't say anything. Don't know why. No, let's just call this the episode of complaining. Maybe because I'm sick and I just feel like doo-doo. It's just putting me on that, you know, that gripey kind of path. But I'm not going to stop recording for you guys. If you enjoy watching these videos, okay.
We see your signal and your
I was doing like the sound like, oh.
Anything standing in that
What the
location will
heck?
have its face melted off. The Jacobs Corporation would marginally regret if that face
Look,
was
they're just
yours.
appearing out of nowhere. See that guy? He appeared out of nowhere. Oh. Let's get off. I don't like you guys. I never will. Let's put this down, or just throw it down there for no reason. Great. That's what it is. Because I'm sick, I just feel like, eh. If you're sick, you just don't want, you know, annoyances. You just don't want any annoyances. But yeah, I've been playing video games for a very long time.
Was a clerical error, and your ride hasn't been dispatched yet. I'm working to resolve the
I don't
problem.
even know what age I
Sorry about
was.
that. Have a nice day.
I don't really know what age I was when I first started playing games. But I know my dad had an Atari 2600, and he had one of those Sega Master System. I think it was Pole Position or something similar to that. It was like a racing game. It's like the first game that I remember my dad ever playing. I shot him. Of course. If there's something there that's going to kill me, it's going to do it.
So, funny story. I forgot
You know,
to
I'm
fill
tired
out
of fighting these
TKG
zombies.
request form 3882. So the fleet, get this, wouldn't send out your transportation. I've taken care of that issue. Rides inbound. For real this time.
Oh, back off. There's nothing behind me, and all of a sudden there's a million of them fighting me.
Nailed it.
Million of them may be an exaggeration.
Critical hit.
If you were in my shoes right now and you were playing this and doing all these millions of zombies and sick at the same time, because I wouldn't mind normally.
See it on the
It's,
radar.
you know, fun. It's a game.
Remember to avoid the landing zone during final descent. See, I told you I'd take care of it.
That's a game. It's fun.
Oh, you know
But
that
when you're
hurt.
sick, even the smallest TD&C is just, your brain just makes it so much more worse. If you know what I'm saying. Everybody's had a cold or a fever or something one point or another in their life, and they just know exactly what I'm talking about here. What if I head over here? You can't get me over here, can you? It's coming down. 28,000.
Sorry for the wait. I hope you weren't inconvenienced. Remember, a Jacobs representative will be waiting to greet you when you land.
Where's the bomber? I don't even see him. What the heck, dude? Why are you running away? Alright. I'm tired of being slowed every 2 seconds. That is so annoying. What is this? If I'm not flailing around trying to look at it. Where are we going? Back to Jacob's Cove. Sorry for being very complaining today, but if you've been sick before, you'll know exactly what I'm going through. Especially when you're talking. But I love this game though. Oh, I do. I'm not getting rid of that gun because what's this?
Zombie killer. New missions are available at the Jacobs Cove bounty board.
71 times 8. Cancel. What's this? Can't see where my stuff is. Okay. Come on, go down, please. Savage Masher, Terrible Matador, 12 times 102. Let's get rid of this green stuff, cause holy crap. I'm gonna do this with this. Nope. So you have to keep it right there. No. Dang it, why'd it pop down like that? Stop. What are you doing? God. I thought I was gonna do this fast, but nope. See, it just keeps popping down. I don't even know why. Maybe because the mouse is there? Yeah. And that's the arrow keys and the enter button to sell that fast, if you're wondering. But it can be a bit buggy to do that. As you saw, the mouse kept jumping around. But sorry for being so complaining in this episode. What the heck just happened? Did he get rid of his claptrap? And now he's got the rope back too. You're all fancy.
So far. We require very little more of you. A simple premeditated murder, and you'll be on your way. Easy peasy. Dr.Ned has become a liability. Take care of that liability, and we'll clean up the mess and get that mill back to work in order. There's gravy and biscuits in it for you, and by that I mean gobs of money. Take care. Oh, I almost forgot. You'll need this doodad to get the drawbridge to lower. Good luck.
Okay. Upsell. Find a power coupling and repair the Jacobs vending machine. Oh, you mean the one upstairs? Up there? Neat. But sorry for being a bit complaining. My throat's sore and itchy. Can't complain too much. I enjoy doing this. I really enjoy doing this for you guys. For sure. Don't ever doubt that. Alright, I'm gonna call that end of an episode. Next episode we'll be doing these other missions, and off camera I'm going to try to farm the brains part, and I'll keep everything he gives me to show you guys. We gotta start turning in some of these missions, except for this one. I want to be able to complete literally everything here before we move on to the next DLC. So, alright guys, if you'd like to join that Meerkat family, or my Meerkat family, hit that subscribe button and join today. Help me out, show your support, and all of those wonderful things. And if you like my commentary, you find me funny, sarcastic, gripey, entertaining at all, hit that like button to show your support. And if you ever been sick before and you didn't like it and it was awful, hit that like button to show your support on that front too. Let me know that we're all standing together here. And don't forget about that notification bell to keep up my latest videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.